All right, guys, this new Hamilton Khaki Field Expedition, for me at least, has been one of the most impressive ones I've seen from them. I'll go over some of the reasons why I'm so impressed with it, but right away, it just looks great. They also offer it in both 37 millimeter and 41 millimeter, so they're accommodating pretty much everybody at that point. Black dial, white dial. I really like this black dial. I don't know. I don't know which one I'll go with. At some point, I'll probably pick one up. I'm thinking it's going to be the white dial, but I got to see where everything sits. Mimo from Mimo's Jewelry in Long Beach, California sent this over. So big thanks to Mimo. I'll put a link down below in the description, direct link so you can click on it. It'll take you right to this watch, as well as information for a discount code. You just type in the word random, like for Random Rob, just type in random and it'll work pretty much everywhere on his site. It'll give you a discount. It's different levels of discount depending on the brand and the watch and everything. So I can't give you like a percentage, but it's going to be the best deal possible. So here is the hang tag. It is just over $1,000. And here is the model number H70315130. Let's get into the size of this guy and cover some of the reasons why I think this is one of the best ones they've come out with so far. This is, of course, a 41 millimeter wide case. The lug to lug, I measure at 48.9. Let me double check that real quick. I kind of grabbed that measurement quick. So, yeah, 48.9. So, kind of depends on where you grab it because it does angle a little bit. But 48.9. And it doesn't extend any past that, even with the bracelet, because the center part of that end link articulates right away. So there's no extending the lug-to-lug, effective lug-to-lug on this. The thickness, only 12.1 millimeters, slightly double-domed sapphire crystal. I think there's AR coating on this. Hamilton is known for being a little bit weak in that department, as well as their lume traditionally. I think they've improved both those items with this watch, and we're going to continue to see those levels of improvement with the brand, I'm sure. You have a 20 millimeter lug width here, so if you want to use a strap or something like that, the bracelet is great. I typically am a bracelet guy. For some reason, for the last 6 months, I've been wearing everything on a FKM rubber, so I would put this one on probably an FKM rubber, but I would want the bracelet because I know at some point I'm going to want this thing on bracelet, right? The bracelet is great. It does taper down to 18 millimeter, and then you have a nice clean clasp, 3 micro adjust double pushers, all milled out. And you also have a half link here as well, so you'll be able to size this thing pretty dang easy. It looks to be, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's, my glasses on. I can't tell if, I don't think it's split pin. No, it's pin and collar. It's a pin and collar, and it's probably a small collar on this side. So still a little tricky to size for some people, but it's still pretty dang easy. 7 millimeter screw down signed crown, and this is one of the highlights, weirdly, with the watch, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that prefers a really good sized crown and crown action. I'm sure there's other people out there that also prefer it. So unscrew it, nice pop, right? And then you can wind that automatic H10 movement, which has 80-hour power reserve. And the crown being screwed down also holds a 100-meter water depth rating on it, which is a nice increase for Hamilton. Now, it's a no date, so it's one position. The reason I like this crown is there's literally no play in this thing. This is the strongest, most stout crown tube assembly I've handled on a Hamilton, and it is a pleasure to use. So it is very well sorted, as is the rest of the watch. It has a compass bezel, which would be appropriate for this style watch, being an expedition style watch. It is a bi-directional. It is 60 click. It is the exact same feel whether you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise on this bezel. So you can use it as a compass bezel, which I will never really use it. It's a fidget spinner for me. So that's all that matters to me. If we take a closer look at the dial, you can see the contrast in the color with the white, the black, And of course, the faux patina on this thing all pair up really nice and would work great on, say, like, pick whatever brown tone leather strap that you'd want to pair this up with, or maybe like an Erica's original elastic strap, something like that would all be very appropriate for this watch. Myself, because I'm a nut, I'd probably put on a strap habit, orange camo or something like that. But again, I would go with the white dial one. So, but that's just me. Most people are a little more conservative about their pairings with their watches. But look at how good that dial looks and the handset. Super legible. You can see the minute hand is a syringe style going all the way out. And then you have this very cool, first time I've seen with Hamilton, a really nice arrow hand for the hour hand. It is perfect. Super legible, nice Arabics, great for visibility both day and night, I'm sure. We'll check the lume shot here in a moment. So whether you want the 37, which I've shown the 37 millimeter one, and now I've shown the 41, I'll continue to show them. I'm sure we're going to see some other colorways in these, possibly a green one. Who knows? Maybe a gray one. We'll see some other ones. This is too much of a home run from the brand to think that we won't see more color variants from this model. It is absolutely perfect on wrist. If you had reservations on getting a Hamilton in the past for whatever reason, water resistance, didn't have a screw down crown, there was too much glare, it wasn't legible, whatever your reason for not, going ahead with the purchase of the Hamilton, this is the one. Get this one. Get the 37 or the 41, whatever one you prefer. Maybe one day I'll get them side by side to help you make that choice. But if you have a preference, they pretty much have you covered. For me personally, you just witnessed it on my 7¼ inch wrist. The 41 millimeter is perfect for me. It also has a display case back. The movement's not decorated, it's not fancy or anything like that. It's very utilitarian. It does have the H cutout skeletonized rotor. It is the H10 movement, which is an ETA movement. It should be super precise and slightly anti-magnetic. Let's check out the lume. Quick blast with my new favorite UV light, and I know people are already asking for a link on it. I can give you guys an Amazon link for it, but when I looked at the Amazon link, they don't include the battery. So let me see if I can find a direct manufacturer link for it. I won't get any affiliate, kickback on it, but you're going to want the battery because it's like a rechargeable battery. So I think that's important to get the full kit. So lume, excellent on this, still super legible. A little bit of a miss. I would have liked to have seen the Arabics loomed. Hamilton, come on. I know you're doing better, but let's do it. Let's go all the way. Lume the Arabics, version 2, whatever you want to call it. Maybe a Random Rod limited edition, orange dial. Get a hold of me. I know it's absurd, but I would love to see it. And lume the Arabics and make the lume more potent. I can already see this one's fading slightly. We gotta go hard, guys. We gotta give the people what we want, right? Come on, Hamilton. I can see the lume is fading on the markers for sure. The handset's a little bit brighter. But still, absolutely love this watch. It's a home run. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys on the next vid.